In the old days, of course, music hall was one of the few forms of entertainment, and the earliest films and animations grew out of that tradition. Oh dear, oh dear, look at that. That is an operatic chicken. Let me tell you, mate, that's no chicken. Oh, I could sing far better than that clucky old chook. Onwards, ever onwards, with the ocular excitation.
Introducing Donald Duck reciting Mary Had a Little Lamb. Mary had a little lamb. The priest was proud as well. And over where the mirror went, the lamb was long ago.
Now, Rolfie had a little pal. They called me Twinkle Toe. And everywhere that Rolfie went, it was me who stole the show.
Attaboy, now recite Little Boy Blue.
Way back in 1932, the Max Fleischer studio actually used their famous animated cartoons like Betty Boop together with music hall artists of the time, like, for example, Ethel Merman.
Stick 'em up.
No use trying. Guess I'll read the paper. Ah, who's this?
You try somebody else. I'll try somebody else. And when we do, we'll both be blue. We'll be back together again. You try somebody else.
Acting the clown, we'll travel fast, but it won't last. We'll be back together again. What a team. Oh, yeah, what a great singing act. Not to be outdone, Walt Disney in the 1940s, he made a couple of cinema epics which were a kind of a cartoon cocktail of famous music hall songs. Blame It on the Samba from Disney's Melody Time. That featured another famous Ethel of the time, Ethel Smith, on the organ. And another Oscar-winning Disney cartoon actually caricatured famous music hall artists of the 30s. See if you can recognise these two. It's Laurel and Hardy. Oh, you are a... Where? Oh. Oh. See, I told you it was Laurel and Hardy. Yes, Laurel and Hardy doing the same slapstick routines they were famous for in the music hall. Oh. How's that?
Oh, that's terrific, isn't it? Oh, yeah, very lifelike. Incidentally, you're much more lifelike now as well. You got cleaned up a bit quick there.
Well, that's real cartoon continuity, isn't
Absolutely.
it? Custard pie in the face one instant, sharp as a tack the next.
Yeah, right.
I see the hair's grown back again.
I know.
It's all soft and...
Little bit of silk
like
there,
a
isn't
baby's
it?
bottom. Isn't that good?
Right, yeah.
You look very much like Mr. Magoo at the moment.
I know.
Can you do it for us?
That's the game, isn't it? Ah, Waldo, oh boy, where are you, Waldo? Oh, great, yeah. I see you wearing the rug on your face, Waldo. What's all this?
I'm trying to draw Magoo. He had this part coming up here and his eyebrow raised up there, trying to see better. You know, the eyebrows as high as they could possibly go, like that. And then his face is out here.
Roadhog!
My favorite nephew. Oh, Waldo, you on television? Oh, I've got to see that.
Do you have any favourites as a kid, cartoons?
The very early cartoons, of course, were the Felix ones that my dad used to show, you know, and he used to have to wind the movies like that. And there were the old Felix kept on walking. He had
There was
those.
amazing creativity in those, wasn't there? I mean, I can remember one where his tail became a question mark.
That was my first introduction to cartoons. Loved them. And then my favourites really were Tom and Jerry. And then the next thing, Jerry bites his nose, doesn't he? Pulls it about 3 yards away from his face. Then it splats back, and it's wonderful, isn't it? Yeah, it's gone.
There's a movie being made of Tom and Jerry. It's called Tom and Jerry, the movie. What else would it be called? But they actually have voices, the two characters. Can you imagine Tom's voice or Jerry's voice?
I don't know, it might spoil it for us, might
Well,
it?
have a look at it.
You want to grab a pizza?
Sure. How about cheese?
How about anchovy?
But I like cheese.
How about mouse?
Anchovy sounds good.
Well, it's such a jolt for me,
Yeah.
that, you know. I mean, it was all action, Jessery, which I loved. I don't know about the speaking.
Well, I think we've got to wait and see the actual movie and see the way it all ties together. That's just a little trailer for it. I mean,
Right,
the
yeah.
movie isn't made yet. It's in production right
Yeah.
now. We're busy laughing and chatting away here, but it must have been a heck of a jolt for you, this chemotherapy and the treatment for the cancer.
Yes, that was, it was a bit harsh. It's better than the alternative, of
Yeah.
course, but chemotherapy is difficult because, as you can see, it makes your hair fall out, gives you nasty ulcers in your mouth, makes your fingernails stop growing.
Oh.
And so you just have to bide that one through. When I was feeling really low, the greatest thing, it was the cartoons and the fun.
Just switches your mind off.
You see, it takes you away from pain, it takes you away from everything. It just transports you into your own little world of fantasy and makes you giggle and makes you smile. And when it's over, you think, Oh, I'm ill. There's an awful lot of work involved in the cartoons. We know that they have to take an awful lot of trouble, but think of the people that it gives a lift to all over the world. Well worth it.
So I'd like to know where you got the notion. Rock, 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 rock,
We're here at the Animation Festival in Cardiff, and we have our old friend Chuck Jones, who's come all this way to receive the David Platt Award for a lifetime's service to the animation industry. Chuck, first of all, are you thrilled to be receiving this award?
Well, yes, particularly so, since you have to live a lifetime to get it. And, we lived on Sunset Boulevard, right across from Hollywood High School, just 2 blocks from the Charlie Chaplin studio. And we got to know these people. I mean, they were just citizens, people that lived and worked in that area. So when I grew up, I hoped desperately to be a Keystone Cop. There wasn't much animation at that time. In fact, I was born just 2 years before Winsor McCabe made Gertie the Dinosaur. So I can't really contend that I had much influence on that picture, but still, I was 2 years old at the time. So, but it's very, you know, being an animator and realizing that you've indeed lived the entire lifetime of animation from its very beginning up to the present style, it's kind of amazing. It shows how important I am. Somebody had to be there.
Can you
witness to that?
Can you remember in pencil some of the landmarks, the things that you created?
Well, I started what they call cell washing. My job in those days was to wash off the celluloids after they'd been used, you see. And because they cost 7 cents a piece, and you didn't want to waste them, and they use them again. And when I was a cell washer, people thought I worked in a prison. You know, and I washed cells.
I love it.
Gosh, I gotta find me a sanctuary in a hurry. Those hunters will make hoss and pepper out of me. Yeah, too bad to disappoint those eager Nimrods. What's up, Doc?
Trying to pull an escape 777174, huh?
Oh, you're mistaken, Mac. You see, I'm not 777174. I'm only 3 and a half.
3 and a half? Okay, so you're 3 and a half.
Yeah, my mother told me there'd be days like this.
Now get in there.
Gee, I don't get it, Doc. How come you locked me outside?
Outside? Why, you're inside.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm outside. You're inside.
I am? Well, then get in here.
Boo-hoo. Now I'll never see my wife and kitties again. Boo-hoo-hoo.
I won't stand for any more of your nonsense. Now get out! Out! I hate him. Halt! Stay where you're at. Now get out! 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 He's gone! He's gone! I'm rid of him!
But there are some animators whose sense of humor you can never hide from.
Are you sure this is the right place?
Yes, I'm sure. Look.
hereby inform you that you have failed to keep up with your mortgage repayments on this property, and that we, the estate agents, are empowered with the laws of this land to repossess this property and all its contents.
All right, I'll pay up. That was made by Lee Wilton, who's a student of animation at Bristol Polytechnic. And most students actually make a film as part of their training, and we'll be showing several of
picture. The mound slowly builds up.
the what? The mound. Oh, I see, yeah.
It slowly builds up, and he comes across quite worm-like, and he sees the bird, and he disappears around back here. And
Down another hole, is it?
To make him disappear, we just take him apart bit by bit.
I
As
see.
he goes down.
And what does the bird do?
Well, the bird sort of wakes up and he sings, and he has a bit of a yawn, and he sees the worm, and he looks over the top of his nest, and the worm disappears down the hole.
Shall we have a look at that? Punch the button. Well done, Ian.
La 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 la, la 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 la, la la la.
Dum 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 dum. Uh-oh, it's bird. Better get out of here.
Look at the worm. Oh, what a good disappearing worm. Good one. Very good. Did you do that together?
Yeah.
And could you re-sing us that bit of the bird song, do you think? Bit louder, please. A little bit louder, Fiona.
Da 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 da.
Good stuff. On with some more music.
Yes, and this is a great rappimation of MC Tool, sent in by a group of members from Kirkstone House School in Cambridgeshire. Here they are in the frame.
Queen of beauty, queen of my now. One of these days, you make me smile. You walk and you talk your talk. But you do it with so much stuff. Come play with me inside my garden in bloom. Swim in my pool and in my blue lagoon. Massage your soul with this natural perfume. And you can bring wisdom to the mind of a fool. You're the rip in the body of this man.
That was MC Tool. I think it's a play on the name MC Hammer. Great bit of rap there. Look at this. Queen, animated by Jerry Hibbert.